Hello Cancer and welcome to Esotera Tarot. My name is Lydia and today I'm pulling energies and messages for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if this reading isn't resonating with you, don't worry about it. Just pop over to one of my other videos and check one of your other placements. I'm sure you'll find yourselves in there somewhere. So today Cancer, we are pulling up questions for you and your person. We are going to start on your side of the board here, just pulling a few energies at first and then we will clarify as the reading goes on. We'll do you first just to get a little vibe, see where you're at and double check this is your reading, and then we will go on to this side of the board for your person, do the same for them, and then at the bottom of here we will look at the shared connection. We will then ask Spirit in the universe for any additional advice, and then we will finish off with some advice from the universe. Now if you are ready to rock and roll Cancer, so am I. Let's see what's going on with my cool crabs. Okay, can you show me Cancer please? Can you show me Cancer please? Can you show me Cancer? Can you show me Cancer, please? Can you show me Cancer, please? Can you show me Cancer? Can you show me Cancer, please? Can you show me Cancer? Can you show me Cancer, please? Can you show me Cancer? Cancer, please? Can you show me Cancer? Cancer, please? What's going on with our cool crabs? Okay, first card out, the Emperor. Nice, standing your ground Cancer. Okay, 8 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords. You are trying to do something. You really strongly believe in it, but something on your mind. I think you might be distracting yourself with work. If it's not work, then it's some kind of self-improvement. It's coming from the self, it's for yourself, it's only for you, but you're stressing out while you're doing it. So I think this might be a distraction. I mean, if I didn't have the 9 of Wands there, Cancer, I'd be like, oh good, you know, you're just kind of on your way somewhere, unaware of anyone attached to you, so maybe I'll be looking at a single Cancer and there's an energy coming in. Now there's something or someone on your mind here with the 9 of Swords, but you are actually looking really strong in your physical energy, in your 3D energy, but up here, there's a lot going on. So let's see what's going on with your person. Okay, can we please, I'm not saying that what you're doing is, I'm not saying what it is that you're doing is a distraction and that's negative. Sometimes distraction energy, like I'm going to do this instead of thinking about that, can be a great motivator. So that is not a criticism, Cancer. Just want to make that clear. Okay, let's go into your person's energy. Your person's energy, please. Can you show me Cancer? Cancer's person, please. Cancer's person, who is attached to them? What are they thinking? What are they feeling? Where are they at? Cancer's person, please. Death. Okay, no wonder they're on your mind. 2 of Swords and, oh, we've got 2 out for this. Ace of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Someone wants to reach out for you. I think I'm either getting a Cancer that's in a no contact situation with somebody, or I'm getting a Cancer where there's low contact, or there's a problem. Because you're over there doing your own thing, trying not to, kind of stressing about it. They're acknowledging that something has ended or been deeply changed. But they're kind of refusing to acknowledge it at the same time within themselves. I mean, if you've broken up with someone, Cancer, they obviously acknowledge the breakup. But it's like they're almost doing the same as you, but they're doing it in quite an unhealthy way. They're just bottling it up. And just like, it's not happening, it's not happening, it's not happening, that kind of thing. They want to talk to you about something. In fact, they have a very strong urge to talk to you about something. We've got the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Whether they're stopping themselves, they might be. 2 of Swords is very closed off energy, almost like I don't want you to see what it is that I feel, but there is an urge to speak out there, to reach out. Okay, let's go to the shared connection. What's going on there, please, for Cancer? The shared connection for Cancer, please. The shared connection for Cancer. 3 of Swords, yeah. Okay, there's been a split here, possibly a block. 7 of Wands. Queen of Pentacles, both of you are trying to protect your own energies and trying to block out the other person. There may be a physical block in place of some kind, like blocking on social media or something like that. is because of hurt. It's almost like to protect your own energy, and you're both wanting to focus within. You, Cancer, are doing a fine job. Okay, you're doing great. You're looking really wonderful here, actually. You're successfully transmuting your energy into something productive for you in your material or physical environment, okay? So it's either going to be, I don't know, working really hard to get that promotion, or renovating the house, or maybe working on your physical fitness. Something like that is happening with you. Up here, though, different story. But we're going to talk about it, Cancer, okay? Don't worry about that. With your person, they're just not happening. No. Don't look at me. There's nothing to see here. What's the phrase? Oh yeah. They doth protest too much, Cancer. If you have access to them in some way and they're looking cool and unbothered and that, yeah, nothing's wrong with me, or lies. In the shared connection, there is pain, there is blockage, and there is deep self-protection, almost like a wounded animal licking itself. And that applies to the both of you. I know it's not a nice image, really, but it applies to you, both of you, but you're being, again, productive about it. You're actually getting results. You're using this negative energy to achieve a result. Your person is just like, what do I say? What do I think about this? Or I don't know. But it's not surprising to be Cancer, since you're here watching this video. To assume you're a spiritual person. The spiritual people kind of, they recognise the energies, and they're aware that this energy can be used in a positive way. Some people, not so much. This is a more common spiral that we see with people. So I'm not blaming them for being in that space. It's hard to face your pain. It really is. Okay, I'm going to clarify your energy. Can we see more on Cancer, please? More of Cancer's energy. More of Cancer's energy, please. More of Cancer's energy. More of Cancer's energy, please. More of Cancer's energy, please. Cancer's energy. Cancer. I just got a weird download then. For some of you, really not all of you, this is probably for one Cancer listening. If you have any shared subscriptions or services with this person, cancel it. I just got that. That might be useful to somebody. Okay, can I... it needs to be cancelled. The Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. There you go. You're looking after yourself. The Magician. You're allowing the universe. It's quite funny, Cancer. You're saying to me, you're like, I'm going to look after me, and I'm going to hand over this situation to the universe, but I don't trust the universe. Oh, you're preaching to the choir, Cancer. That's one of the hardest things to do. Okay, it's hard. It's really hard. Even I have my days, and I work with the universe every day. I know it's right. I know it's infinite. I know it has my best intentions at heart, but I understand in the 3D, Cancer, sometimes it doesn't feel like that. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles, you're choosing to look at this as an opportunity to work on the self. Very, very much so. Very physically. Lots of Pentacles in your energy. Not seeing any water from you, Cancer. You being in a water sign, that suggests to me that this is actually a new approach for you. It's not how you'd normally deal with the situation. You're just kind of like getting your hands dirty, rolling up your sleeves, getting to work on the things that matter to you, things that you have control over. And you're just leaving it at that. Anything else, you're handing it over to the universe. But at the same time, you're like, oh, but universe, should I intervene with the universe? Does it know what it's doing? Yes, it's been at this for billions of years. It knows exactly what it's doing. Trust it, okay? All right, let's go into your person's energy, please. Your person's energy. Oh, sorry, Cancer. My cards are everywhere. Right, can we go to your person's energy, please? Your person's energy, please. Underneath the surface, what's going on? What's going on? You're very, very authentic, though. I will say that, Cancer. And the universe is hearing past your muddled thoughts. It is getting to your heart space, but you could make it a bit easier by just trying to chill out a little bit about it. Right. Easier said than done, I know. Okay, let's see your person's energy. Can we get Cancer's person's energy, please? Cancer's person's energy, please. Cancer's person's energy. The Four of Pentacles, yeah, I thought so. Queen of Swords again, and the Queen of Cups. You are going to hear from this person very soon. I don't know if it's coming from them, their higher self, or the universe, but they're feeling an intense and building amount of pressure to reach out to you. They're still clinging on to how things ended. Something about the Four of Pentacles is clinging on, stubbornness, stuckness over death. So there's something still bothering them about that. Two of Swords, they've gone within to try and figure out, get some inner clarity over it before they reach out. Who knows how long that would take? We don't have time on the table, but I'm just getting it quite soon. They've got the Queen of Cups here. It's about expressing matters of emotion. Well, at the moment, they're cut off from emotion. So we've just got to wait for their emotional tap to turn back on. Then they can figure out what it is they want to say and about how they feel. And then the communication will come out. Okay, but that's going to be different for everybody. We've got multiple, this is a collective reading, so we're not going to get in a specific time frame. Some of you might hear from this person tomorrow, some of you might hear from them in 6 months. I wouldn't say it'd be any longer than that. Okay, right, can I get the hidden energy in the shared connection, please? Three of Swords, Seven of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. This lovely protective healing energy here, but it's like one of you or both of you is like seeing each other as the source of the pain. So here we go. Can we please see some of this hidden energy, please? Yeah, Ace of Swords. So yeah, talking about the heartbreak, getting clarity over heartbreak, the moon, and the Six of Cups. Yeah, it's protecting each other from each other, if you know what I mean. So you're protecting yourself from them, they're protecting themselves from you. Deep soul connection, very, very emotional, lots of emotions flying about the place in this reading. Finally got some cups on the table, although we do have the Queen up here, which is really good. That's in their energy, though. I have no idea what sign they are. It's not important. I mean, I know some tarot readers go, oh, you might be dealing with an Aries or a Sag. I do that sometimes if I'm strongly called to say that. Otherwise, I avoid it because people latch onto that and they go, oh, well, they said it's Aries, so it's not my person. No. Also, people have lots of different placements within them, so they could be really aggravated by, say, an Aries placement or a Gemini placement or a Leo placement, but it may not be their main placements, might not even be their top 4. It depends what's going on for them at the time, so that's why I kind of avoid it, because all of us have got a little bit of each sign within us, so we'll bear that in mind. But something about speaking about the heartbreak, or getting clarity about the heartbreak. You're not speaking about it then. You're both trying to understand what happened, how it happened, why it had to happen. You are keeping distance. The universe is like, good job, guys. That's what's needed right at this time. It's not personal to either of you. It's just you both need the time to heal and reflect with that moon energy, okay? You don't want to muddle your energies together at the moment, because I think that was what was leading to the confusion. You both need to stay in your own moon, hidden energies, figure out what's going on, wait for the clarity to come before you reconnect. And I think the reconnection will be coming from your person, not from you, Cancer. And then the Six of Cups is just basically, at the moment, it's a protection. You're both under a protection so that you can heal. However, with the Six of Cups down there in the hidden energy underneath the Queen of Pentacles, show me that even though you may be separate, even though you may be in this protective energy, you are still energetically connected by a thread. Okay, this person was very important to you, to your soul path, to your soul journey. Right, let's just get a little tad more advice. Anything else we need to know? Now, this is not the universal advice, guys. I'm just doing this as a little extra Christmas present for everybody. Just see if there's anything else Spirit would like us to know about the situation coming in. Or that we're dealing with, should I say. I do believe this person's coming in for you, though, Cancer. I really do. They're not done with you, even though I think you're very much trying to be done with them. You're kind of like, yeah, it'd be nice if they come through, but you're willing to accept if they don't and trust that the universe will have someone better out there for you, whether it's them, whether it's someone else. You're kind of like that, and you're acknowledging your pain and your heartbreak and trying to move on from it. Okay, right. Whereas your person's still in a bit of an energy of, I can control this situation somehow. Not in a bad way. They're not doing it in a malicious way to try and control you, but obviously everyone does that. It's human nature. They just want the best outcome possible. Okay, right. Can I please get any additional advice or any outlooks or anything that we need to know about this situation before we call on the universe? Six of Swords, the Hierophant, and the King of Cups. Yeah, this meeting with this person was actually about this in some way. You were both kind of forced each other to look into your own heart spaces to see what it is that you want and what it is that you're happy with within yourselves, and then in turn with connections. You drifted together like two souls just to meet some kind of karmic lesson, and then when you meet, it's like your hearts burst wide open. Whether that means you reconcile and go and spend the rest of your mortal life together on this plane in this lifetime, that I don't know. Either way, this meeting with you two is a kickstart of opening up heart space. And you're doing it. You're not just opening up your heart space, Cancer. You're actually using it. Your person, they're just learning how to open. So you're a little bit ahead in that lesson, but they're They'll be catching up, I'm sure. Okay, right. Can we please get some universal advice for Cancer, please? Universal advice. Universal advice. Universal advice for Cancer, please. Universal advice for Cancer. Six of Bows reversed, I know. The Archer, I know. The Sun, yeah, you will. You're basically saying to me, but I can't see this, I can't feel it, I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah, it will. Right, Six of Wands. That's like it's more less like you're in hiding, essentially. Both of you in hiding, you can't see each other. I don't think you're living in the same house, the Cancer I'm looking at. If you are, then you're really keeping yourselves to yourselves and locking yourselves away in separate rooms. That's why you're feeling such a distant. The Chariot, which in this deck is the Archer. Nothing's moving forward. Nothing's being resolved. It is. You just can't see it. It's energetical. It's happening above our heads or under our feet, however you think the energies of the universe work, which is pretty much in everything, as we know. But it's coming in. Look, we've got the Sun, happiest card in the deck. Also the card of clarity. Okay, so I believe that this is your person coming through to you with some kind of truth once they've figured it out for themselves. Okay, Cancer, I'm going to leave that reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up if it resonated with you. Thank you so much for joining me here at Esotera Tarot in the Zen Den. I love having your energy here as usual, Cancer. And until the next one, guys, take care.